You know that you are as cold as ice to me. You're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice. You're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice. You're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice. You're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice. You're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice. You're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice. You're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice. You're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice.
What's going on, everybody? Let's get paid. It's absolutely Super Bowl 60. I was gonna say Patriots versus Seahawks, but I don't know. Hey, Austin, that's not the right way to start the week. All right, you guys remember that interception in overtime by Mr. Williams, Caleb Williams, number 18, throws the third interception of the game, 61 days after his birthday, as he was trying to get to 18 and 18 for his career. 18 weeks after the Pope's birthday, because that's a big number with the Bears. And of course, he wears the number 18. And yesterday was the 18th day of the year. That interception, because I was watching the highlights, and I was listening to the announcer, and he said this is the 81st play of the game. So I want to verify that. So I'm gonna do some mathematics right now to see if in fact that was the 81st play of the game, his interception. So let's take a look. So Caleb Williams had 23 passing attempts. No, he actually had 42 passing attempts. He completed 23. So 42, and then they ran the ball 39 times. So let's do the math. 42 plus 39, and that equals 81. You guys see how scripted this stuff is, right? Man, look at this. Because I heard the announcer say it, I was like, oh my God. Could have predicted the interception on his 81st play of the game. I should have knew that was coming. All right, let me just refresh people's memories. So look, a lot of you, a lot of you fell for this, even though I warned you. I warned you, but you didn't listen. All right. Like I said, yesterday was 61 days after Caleb Williams' birthday. That's the 18th prime number. Not only was yesterday the 18th day of the year, but it was also 18 weeks after the Pope's birthday, who's from Chicago, just like how the Bears are from Chicago. And, the Bears are coming off a 18-point comeback against the Packers. And Caleb Williams could have became 18 and 18 for his career. Of course, that's a big number with the Jesuits, because IHS is also 18. Yesterday, the Rams also picked up their 18th interception of the season. They actually picked up 18, 19, and 20 because they intercepted him. They intercepted him 3 times. But the reflection of 18 isn't that 81. And in the ultimate 18 ritual, think about it. They tied the game with 18 seconds left in the game. In the ultimate 18 ritual, Caleb Williams throws an interception in his 81st play of the game because he had 42 pass attempts and they ran the ball 39 times. 42 plus 39 is 81. You see how scripted this stuff is? None of this stuff is an accident. I see a lot of people on social media saying that Caleb Williams is so amazing because that last play of the game, the last play of regulation, he threw the ball from like the 40-yard line to complete it to score the tying touchdown. And they were saying that was one of the greatest passes in postseason history or one of the greatest passes this year or whatever. They don't understand how scripted and planned that was. I mean, did you guys see how the time stopped at exactly 18 seconds? I was streaming while the game was still going on. Of course, we was getting a lot of hate, but we remained firm and confident in our research because I told you guys all of these 18s is not going to line up this way. I've been telling you guys this for years how they are setting traps for gematria decoders. I mean, you guys obviously didn't learn anything from the last Super Bowl. These were too many 18s. It was obvious it wasn't going to line up. Just like how next week, if the Seahawks win, they'll be 19-19 in the playoffs. And you got to be a fucking idiot to think that the Seahawks are going to become 19-19 because Seattle equals 19. 19 weeks after the Pope's birthday. Sure. Expect that to happen. Anyways, just wanted to share that with you guys. That was the 81st play of the game. And, the funny part is that the announcers, they tell you that stuff. I mean, why would the announcer tell you that that's the 81st play of the game? Isn't that 81 like an odd number? He should have made that announcement when it was the 80th play of the game, right? This is the 80th play of the game. No, he said this is the 81st play of the game. Let you know the ritual, but nobody's paying attention. A lot of you are looking at the screen like memorized. Because even my people who have been in the community for years, I started reading the chat. I'm like, damn, even they didn't have faith in me. Like they say, oh, I think the Bears are gonna win. I think the Bears are gonna play the Seahawks. I'm like, no. What are you talking about? Are you not listening? And notice Caleb Williams, he had 6.1. Every pass averaged 6.1 yards. Same thing with Matthew Stafford. Every pass, he averaged a 6.1 yards per pass. 61, the 18th prime number. Both quarterbacks, exactly 6.1. You tell me it's not scripted in the Big 18 ritual? When the Bears had 81 plays in the game, the reflection of 18, they go to overtime with 18 seconds left in the game. 37 combined points with Los Angeles is 37. Yeah, so just wanted to bring that up and just show you guys more of the 18 ritual that I didn't cover last night because I was trying to combat all the haters, like, because I they can't wait to take a shot at me, so I gotta get my rocks off too. Okay, so what I'm gonna do today is what I've been doing for the last 3 weeks. We're gonna look at the 2 games left in the postseason. We're gonna decode every game. Every little thing we can find about these games. There's not much I need to do about the second game because we already know who's going to win the second game. But there are some things that I want to point out about the second game that could possibly go wrong for the Rams, even though I highly, highly doubt it. I would say I would shave my head off if they lose, but my head's already shaved. Anyways, yeah, so without any further ado, I want to get started because I want to take my time with the Broncos game, because this game, even though it looks really good for the Patriots, and I do like the narrative of Bad Bunny not being patriotic, something that was said by Eric Dickerson. And of course, the Super Bowl is on 160th day of his age, because Los Angeles Rams is 160. There is this scare with the Broncos, and obviously I'm not gonna tell you in this video who I like. People on the Patreon will know definitively who I like. People who participated in the parlay, you guys are gonna get a parlay for free. Even though, like I was telling you guys, I put out the information. A lot of you made money from it. This person right here, notice the text message. You're the truth, brother. Made me $2,700 plus the Pats. He made $5,000. So he kept live betting. He did 5 bets because he kept texting me like, "Man, you really think the Rams are gonna win?" I'm like, "Yes." Come on, bro. Tell me, are the Rams gonna win? I'm like, "Yes." I'm gonna show you guys the DM. I'm a little disappointed because he said he promised me he was gonna send me a tip, and he never did. Now he's leaving me on scene, and this is why I get upset. This is why when I come on live stream, you guys see me upset. It's because of these type of things, right? So the guys keep asking me questions while the game is going on. Are the Rams gonna win? I'm like, yes. Are the Rams gonna win? Yes. Are the Rams? And then when the Rams win and he wins all this money, and then let's say I ask for a tip, they disappear. They disappear. They leave me on scene. They don't respond to my messages. This is why I get upset sometimes. That's why I come on here and I get upset. But look, he did 5 bets, 5 straight bets, which is what I always recommend. Even though I give you guys the parlays, I tell you guys the best way to make money is to straight bet the picks that I give you. Look at this guy. He made almost $3,000. He made $5,000 because he also made money on the Patriots. $5,000. And you guys are complaining that you didn't make money. How? And there's people saying that my Patriots are in the red. How are you in the red if you just made $5,000? Let me show you guys this guy's DM. So this should show you guys that I'm not making this up. I'm asking for a tip and then they disappear for some reason. Oh, he finally woke up. Okay. I'm not even gonna click on. Okay, so you're probably watching the stream. That's who I was gonna. Okay. So he just woke up. Okay, I'll give you some time. If you send me a tip, I'm not gonna expose you. Even though I'm not really exposing you, but I'm just saying it gets me frustrated because you guys win all this money, and I try to tutor you throughout the game, and then you guys just disappear on me. But all right, I'm gonna give you some. I'm gonna give you until 1 o'clock. If at 1 o'clock I don't see a Cash App, we're gonna have a conversation. Cause this is the shit that I don't like. You guys don't appreciate the work that I do. But look, Rams, right? He put a straight bet. Let me see how much did he bet. He bet at 13.20, and then he won 11.37. Right? That was his first ticket. This ticket he put $179. Rams with plus 2.5. I guess the Rams were underdogs. And then he won $126, right? Then in this one, he took the Rams at negative 169. This is probably like before the game. Rams 169. He put 1,600 to win 900, right? Then the Rams were at negative 121. He put $149 to win 123. And then the Rams were at negative 132. And look at the times, right? So 7:55, 7:58, 8:34, 8:48, 8:50. So while the game was going on, he kept asking me like, "Yo, should I put more money on the Rams?" I'm like, "Yes. Put all of your money on the Rams. All of it. Take all of your savings, put it on the Rams." And he put 500 and won 378. So altogether, he won $2,700. Plus, he won $2,500 from the Patriots game. He was also live betting. I think he live betted the Patriots. So I made him $2,700 plus the Pats, $5,000. You see the emoji, right? The little profile picture. That's this person right here. Hopefully, he comes through and delivers on his promise. Because you make somebody $5,000, man. Can I get a coffee? Can I get $5 so I can buy a gallon of milk? Something. You made $5,000 and you didn't have to sit in this chair for 8 hours. I did. Plus the 8 years that I have of experience, I think I deserve a gallon of milk or something. That's just me. But you just woke up. It says all right, so I'll give you some time. Also, that's why I don't understand how people say they didn't make money. Again, EV Palmer yesterday. He put together his own parlay with the information that he heard from me. Of course, he had the Patriots, Rams, and then he also had Caleb Williams to throw an interception. Caleb Williams threw three interceptions, so that was easy money, easy prop bet. So that's what I'm saying. You guys have to use your own mind. I'm gonna give you the picks. I'm gonna put the parlay together, but you also have to experiment with it. Straight bet, 'cause that's the best way to make money, and live bet, because if I'm telling you the Rams and you see that the Rams are down, don't hesitate. Attack, attack, attack. Get paid. All right. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that, and then yeah, I'll look at the chat real quick, and then we'll get started. Yeah, no tip, right? No tip. Yeah, I remember that. I remember Lorenzo. I remember. Yeah, I made you $100, and you sent me a tip. That's what I'm saying. A lot of you appreciate what I do, and then there's people who get rich of the stuff that we're doing, and then they disappear. But I'm gonna give them some time. I'm gonna give them some time. Hold on, I'm gonna take your call right now. Hello.
How's it going, man?
What's going on, my brother?
I just was. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Cause I know the wind's coming. But yeah, man. Good call with the game so far.
Is this G?
Yeah.
What's going on, my brother?
Ain't nothing, man.
You saw how the haters was eating me alive yesterday while the Broncos was going down the field, right?
Yeah, man. I already know. Like, I trust that 666, man. I trust that.
And those 18s was like, come on, that was obvious that it was gonna fade that.
Yeah, and then it was. I don't know, man. NFL been fucking blowing me, man. I'm like, I don't even like that shit. I stopped fucking with NFL when the Ravens got robbed when they lost to the Steelers by a touchdown that Isaiah Likely scored clearly, and they said it wasn't no touchdown. So after that, I was like, yo, I'm good.
Yeah, but that was the 201 game. That was the game that Mike Tomlin got his 201st win with the 201 quarterbacks. Yeah, Lamar Jackson. His name is 201, like Aaron Rodgers' full name.
And the score was what? 40. It was 49 points. If that, I think 49 is a prime number.
Yeah, I think that's the 227. Yeah, but it was I forgot what it was too. I think it was something else with that game. That was like what week? I was like week 17 or something like that. Week 18. What was it? What was the riddle with that game? I forgot, but I know it was a big 201. That was the last time. Yeah, that was the last game that Mike. Yeah, that was that the last game Mike Tomlin. Yeah, that was the last. Yeah, they became 10-7, and then they lost in the playoffs. Became 10-8. Yeah.
That was like honestly, yo, since I googled a prime number table off of Google, and I've been the date numerology been coming up in the NBA like a motherfucker. Like the other day, the Knicks lost to the Suns to pick up the 25th win, and I forget exactly what it was in my notes, but it was like the Knicks stayed on 25 wins. I think the score was 205 total points. That's a 25, and then it was like on date numerology 10. It was 10. And that shit was crazy. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah,
man?
so yeah, the day numerology play. I think the Lakers the other day, when they lost to the Hornets, it was like 25-14 day numerology, and I think the Hornets became 25-14. Let me take a look at that game. Hold on, that was the game that they had the Kobe tribute.
Yeah, even the other day with the Pelicans, man, I was so mad the Pelicans burned me. I should have took the spread, but I took a money line and I lost a little 200 on that. But yeah, shit, they covered the spread, and that's a lot of times why I be losing because I don't be taking the
Oh,
spread.
look at it right here. So this game was on the 15th. Look at this. I don't know if you can see the screen. You saw the Lakers became 24-15. Look at the date numerology.
15 date number.
Let me see. What was that? 115. Yeah, 115-26. Okay. So that was 24-15. Let me see the date numerology for that game. 115. 24-15.
I forget exactly what, because I had it in my notes. It wasn't that game. It was the Blazers and the Lakers game that I took notes on. But yeah, that one with the.
Oh yeah. So look, the Lakers picked up their 15th loss of the season on the 15th day of the year. It was 135 points. Kobe beat Bryant's 135. The name Kobe equals 15, and Bryant equals 26. The Hornets, the team that drafted him, became 15-26, and then scored 135 points.
And honestly, yo, so I've been googling a lot about numerology, and a lot of the experts say that numerology is mysticism, yo. It's kind of like unexplained. And they said it's been like that for centuries, yo. So
Yeah, but this stuff is not that, man. This is man orchestrated.
You really think this is just all rigged by numbers? It's not no divine anything going on. Like what? I wish there's any way we can like confirm that. Like because everybody's gonna lie if you ask them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, it's proven. I mean, did you see? I don't think. I don't think God cares about the Bears like that. To have all those 18s in that game yesterday, and then for Caleb Williams, you trying to tell me that it was some type of spiritual power that made him throw an interception in the 81st play of the game when 81 is a reflection of 18? No, that was him.
Yeah.
He threw a bad pass on purpose because he knew he was supposed to throw an interception. He threw it right to the Rams defender. There was nobody there.
I'm just saying, sometimes you got bad throw, man.
On the 81st play of the game, though.
Yeah, bro. I don't know.
Come on, man, stop.
I know that.
Hey, so you gotta throw a 40 on a 4th and 4 from the 40-yard line. You're gonna throw a pass, and it just happens to be 18 seconds left in the game.
You right, bro. Trust me, bro. I'm looking all the numbers, and the numbers come out all the time, bro. I mean,
No, but I'm saying that last play, the last play in regulation, they stopped the clock at 18 seconds.
You right. That's what I'm saying, dog. Like, how could everybody be all in on this shit? Like from
Yeah, they're all in on it. That's why they get paid the big bucks, and that's why this stuff is so difficult to convince because they're like, oh, how do you script that play? Oh, there's 18 seconds. Well, they rehearse it. They say, okay, this is the play we're gonna run. It's gonna take us 6 seconds. I'm gonna run back to the 4-yard line, and they're paying attention to everything. They have helmets with microphones. He throws the ball in the air. 18 seconds left in the game.
Yeah, but the numbers go deeper than that. Like the number that Caleb Williams wears, the draft pick, the day he got drafted, it was his birthday. Like all this shit happened even with LeBron. He born on December 30th. You know what I'm saying? He born.
Yeah, they planned all that. They planned that. He said it in an interview that he was born at 439, the 85th prime number. I mean, why would anybody ever say that they're born at the time that they're born? Somebody asks you your birthday. Are you gonna say, yeah, I was born on this date at this time?
I don't know. I mean, my mom told me that I was born at a certain.
Yeah, but it just happens to be the 85th prime number when that's the basketball is 85, right? I mean, come on. That stuff is planned. You can plan all this stuff. It's not hard to do.
You ever look at your numbers?
Yeah, but the thing is, it's different because like if I play a basketball game and it's 61 days after my birthday, I highly doubt you're gonna see a bunch of 18s line up in that basketball game that I just had at a random park on any given day. You know what I'm saying? Like this stuff is so easier to see. Like we saw all those 18s line up, and we knew it was a trap, and we knew why it was a trap because this year is all about Matthew Stafford going to the Super Bowl on January 25th, 201 months after he was drafted. You see, we were able to see through the scripting.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we're not falling for the traps that they're throwing out there. Like last year with the 666 and the Eagles. That was so obvious.
Throw out traps, yo. I noticed that they definitely throw out traps.
Yeah, last year with the 666, they and it was and the mainstream started putting it out there like, oh, if the Eagles lose, there'll be 666 and 666, and everybody just bought that. They're like, oh shit, look, that's gonna happen. No.
Yeah, everybody was buying that 18 thing for.
Yeah, everybody was buying the 18 for that game.
They were selling that all over.
Yeah, exactly. Number 18 on the 18th day of the year, 18 weeks after the post birthday, 61 days after his own birthday. I'm not gonna lie, it was convincing, but I'm like, you know what? This looks like another one of those traps that they throw out. How perfect for number 18 to become 18 and 18. I mean, really, you think this stuff is that easy to see through? No.
Even like yesterday in the NBA, right? The Pelicans, they could pick up their 10th win. I know their 11th win on 11 date numerology, and them motherfuckers score 110 points, like 11-0. And they lost by 9, but 9 is the 23rd prime, and I think it was 9 date numerology yesterday. 45 date numerology yesterday. 4 plus 5 is 9. So that shit crazy, yo. And they lost by 9. And I think the 11th prime number is what, 31? I think Houston equals 31. And
you think it's a coincidence that on Sunday Mike Vrabel can advance to the Super Bowl 201 days before his birthday? I mean, how many times we've discussed 201? And then 201 months after he was drafted, Matthew Stafford can advance to the Super Bowl on the same day. Both of them in 201 rituals.
I heard a story about the Patriots with Wes Welker, how they kicked him off the team because he didn't want to go to Israel and kiss the wall. Like, I think every year the Patriots go to Israel and kiss the wall. And I didn't ever heard. You heard about that story?
No, but I heard about Trump going over there and kissing the wall, yeah. But not them though.
So Robert Kraft, the owner of the Patriots, he have every player every year they go to Israel. They go to Israel, the team, and they kiss the wall. And Wes Welker, when he used to play for them, it was Julian Edelman. That's who it was. It was Julian Edelman. He didn't want to kiss the wall. And so they kicked him out. They kicked him off the team. That shit crazy. Or it might have been the other way around. It was Wes Welker got kicked off for Julian Edelman. That's what it was. My son was talking about it. I didn't get a chance to really get through all the details, but that's what he said.
Yeah.
If you want to look that up, if Robert Kraft makes him kiss the wall. And that's crazy, right? Like,
yeah, I mean that shows you like what they're doing. That shows you that they're paying tribute to something.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, today, before I go, I just want to drop a bomb. Today, the Mavericks play the Knicks. Knicks is at home. The Mavericks could pick up their 18th win. The Knicks could pick up their 18th loss. And 18 is the 61 is the 18th prime number. If you write New York Knicks equals 61.
Yeah, like Mavericks.
Yup. So
that's a good one.
Go. I mean, you can either take the spread or you could go big and go home, baby. They plus 320. You feel me?
Yeah, we don't go home, exactly.
Well, all right, man. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna just be listening in, man.
I appreciate you, man.
Dig the show, man.
Thanks a lot, G.
I tip too, man. I had one Thursday and Friday, so I had joined the Patreon for 20. I wish there was a little more up there, or maybe it's just like, you drop a bomb every now and then on there. How do you? No,
well, the thing is, I've been focusing on the NFL playoff, but I'm gonna after I'm done with this stream, I'm gonna have some NBA stuff in there.
Okay.
All right.
All right, take it easy.
All right, my brother. Yeah, I just been trying to get everything right on the postseason, and then I'll get back to the NBA because I feel like the NFL is really where the money is around this time of the year. So why not take full advantage of it? But yeah, you guys want some NBA? We'll get some NBA in. Um, the NBA is easier in the playoffs anyway too. Everything is easier in the playoffs. But I mean, I'll put some more stuff on there, guarantee it. All right, yeah. So yeah, Mike Vrabel, 201 days after before his birthday. Yeah, but we gotta look at everything with this Broncos game because I don't want to fall for no traps. So put some music and then we're gonna get straight to the decoding stuff because I want to finish. Somebody, I've been live for 40 minutes. I haven't even started decoding yet.
Happy Valentine's.
From 1-800-Flowers.com.
She chased me.
You chased me.
Definitely love at first sight.
Our dog Griffin is the love of my life. No offense.
Use one word to describe our relationship.
Roller coaster.
Because we have our ups and downs.
You're so caring and thoughtful in everything that you do.
He's my best friend in the whole world.
You're so nice and you're so beautiful.
Oh, these are cute. Thank you. I love you.
Share your love this Valentine's with 1-800-Flowers.com.
Co-pilot, my aunt's gonna ask if I'm single.
You see, stereophonic sound for the home is recorded on two separate tracks, each one giving special emphasis to certain sections of the orchestra, as heard from those positions. Now, when played back simultaneously on two separate systems, the sounds are blended together to achieve a new dimension in sound, impossible to obtain in a monaural recording.
You guys see how scripted this stuff is? See how scripted it is? So, okay, so Bo Nix gets injured against the Bills, right? So now Jared Stidham, he starts in the conference championship. And notice the storyline now. Stidham, if I'm not saying that right, I'm apologize. But Stidham, drafted by New England, now gets a chance to eliminate his former team from the playoffs in a career-defining moment, seeking to prove the Patriots wrong for letting him go. Isn't it perfect? Isn't it all perfect? The highly anticipated matchup between two linked 2024 draft prospects, May and Nix, is off, replaced by May facing the seasoned backup Stidham, who was once in New England's quarterback's room. How perfect. Now he gets to prove the Patriots that they should have never left him. Look, I eliminated you guys from the playoffs after you guys cut me or traded me or whatever. Shit is mockery, man. Let me just I'm gonna ask Google Translate how to say his name because they're gonna be destroying me in the chat. Let me see how you guys how does Google say this guy's name? Jared Stidham. Jared Stidham. All right, I said Stidham. So Stidham. So Jared Stidham. Stidham. Jared Stidham. Okay, whatever. Yeah, so the guy gets drafted by the Patriots. Yeah, he did. Look, he was the fourth. He was the 133rd overall. Of course, football is 133. In the 2019 NFL Draft. And his birthday is 8/8. It's 170 days after his birthday. I don't know. All right, let's keep looking.
just holding your hand. Walk my way.
How do you make everyday spills worry-free? With PureTech Premier Flooring. Featuring watertight joints and a waterproof surface, PureTech Premier is covered by a Wet Protect lifetime surface and subfloor warranty. Live pure on waterproof floors.
Ordering food for work used to mean stacks of receipts and spreadsheets. But with EasyCater, all that paperwork isn't even work anymore. View orders, access receipts, track expenses, all in one.
Marvelous from his gaze. His irresistible, Jason body.
What? And then he.
dama. Give me just a minute, dama. Just a minute, dama. Give me just a minute, dama.
From dollhouse makers to portrait takers, Hiscox ensures all kinds of small business dreams. So what's yours? Get a quote today.
the cool blue light. Like the cool blue light.
Chime exists to help everyday Americans make it. When you get paid on your terms, your world opens up and your people start to find you. That's when you're making it. Download the Chime app today.
stereophonic sound for the home is recorded on two separate tracks, each one giving special emphasis to certain sections of the orchestra, as heard from those positions. Now, when played back simultaneously on two separate systems, the sounds are blended together to achieve a new dimension in sound impossible to obtain in a monaural recording.
You guys see this mockery? You guys know how there's a trend right now about the 2026 being the new 2016. In 2016, Peyton Manning went against Tom Brady in the conference championship, Broncos versus Patriots. 2016 trend. That's what it was all about.
Robinhood Strategies delivers an expert-managed portfolio, plus zero management fees on every dollar over 100K with Robinhood Gold.
All right, welcome back to the family, because the family is all together.
What'd you say, Mac? Forget good on good. It's great on great.
Great.
We are down to 4. Your AFC title game coming your way on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus. That'll be Drake May and the Pats and record scratch Jarrett Stidham and the Denver Broncos. Then the Rams and the Seahawks will sort out the NFC. Here to break down what we may see, Joe Musso, pleased to be alongside my guys, the two-time champ Bryant McFadden, our lead NFL insider Jonathan Jones, up to something. I mean, we got two great matchups here, fellas, and unfortunate for the Denver Broncos, it's not going to be their quarterback that excelled to great this season leading the way. Instead, Jarrett Stidham, our colleague Ben DiNucci, inking a contract.
How about that?
He was sitting right there.
Not even 24 hours ago.
He's in the film room right now getting ready for an AFC championship game. Our guy, Ben, we wish you the best. They're going to have to go through the New England Patriots, who are a 5.5-point road favorite because of that fact, Mac. How does Sean Payton negate the loss of the biggest piece of this football team?
This is going to be a very, very difficult game plan for Sean Payton, knowing that Bo Nix will not be available. But he has the experience, and I understand one thing about Sean Payton, he's very, very creative. So for me, the biggest question that I have with Sean Payton, guys, how will you generate running the football? Because actually, Bo Nix became an extension of the running game because of his athletic ability, either QB design running plays or improvising on the fly. And they needed him to do that because they have really struggled in running the football. So do we believe all of a sudden they hit a switch and now they can run the football with the best of them? I think they still will have problems, especially against the New England Patriots and how stout they've been.
Yeah.
So if you cannot run the football, and we know Jarrett Stidham is not the athlete that Bo Nix is, it puts more pressure on Jarrett Stidham, a guy who will be making his 5th start, if I'm not mistaken, right, JJ?
It's low. Yeah.
So now for me, that's my concern, Sean. What kind of creativity can you implement in your offensive regimen to be able to run the football more successful than what you were not able to do against the Buffalo Bills? And the Buffalo Bills they've been known to give up a lot of production in the running game, but you couldn't run the football against Buffalo.
Again, Buffalo a 5.5-point,
Patriots.
Against the Patriots.
Yeah.
New England a 5.5-point favorite coming into this game. The Denver Broncos are a 5.5-point dog. That means the largest home dog in conference championship history since the merger.
Wow.
Jonathan Jones, I give you the New England side of this one. It's all season been the efficiency, the completion percentage, the QBR of Drake May taking you to this point. But the last few weeks, this has been a defense to be reckoned with in New England.
It has been. And that is, Drake May has to take care of the football. That is point number one, because if you voted for him for MVP or voted for him as first-team All-Pro over Matthew Stafford, it was because of how well he took care of the football, how efficient he was, who cared about what the defenses were, or at least the team records. That's what it was about. But in the playoffs, he's just been careless with the football. You cannot be careless against the Denver Broncos in this. You can't be careless because they have Jared Stidham on the other side, because what we have seen from Sean Payton in his past, when's the best Jameis Winston has ever looked? When Sean Payton was his head coach. When's the best that Teddy Bridgewater, you could say, ever looked when he had to come in for the injured Drew Brees for those 5 games and went undefeated? And so it's not just a walk in the park because it's not Bo Nix over there. And Drake May has to take care of the football. You talk about that New England Patriots defense, and boy, they had C.J. Stroud shaken up on Sunday in that divisional round. Can that happen again to Jared Stidham? Sure. 5.5 points in Denver, that's a tough place to play, historically and all the time.
You say protect the football. Drake May put the ball on the ground these last 2 playoff games 6 times. Only lost 2 of them. Lucky in that realm, but luck runs out at times. It's going to be a tuned-up Broncos defense thinking that we got to take care of business, take this under our arms, and make things easier for Jared Stidham. On the NFC side, it's the Los Angeles Rams taking a trip to the Seattle Seahawks, and maybe we're only saying that, gentlemen, because of that wonky 2-pointer in that game that sort of decided the 1 seed in more than some ways, or at least the track to the 1 seed. LA, they still survive, having to go through the 5 seed and on the road to get an opportunity, but the where is so important when we talk about the Seattle Seahawks and this one going up in front of the 12s. How does that factor into what you think the outcome might be?
Oh, that factors in a massive way. But the thing about this matchup, Sean McVay and Matthew Stafford, they're not afraid of the Seattle Seahawks defense. I think they love this matchup because they've shown the ability to have success against this said great defense that we have been applauding over the last few weeks. So can they repeat the same success that we saw in the last meeting that came in an overtime loss, but Matthew Stafford had a day, 457 yards, 3 touchdowns. They did not touch him 1 time. 0 sacks. Puka Nacua, and you know what, Puka, usually I see you every offseason. I feel some type of way because that performance he gave them put me out of my fantasy opportunity to win a championship. I played against Puka Nacua, and I still feel some type of way. 12 receptions for 225 and 2 touchdowns, JJ.
Yeah.
I mean, just get 1 touchdown, I win the championship in my fantasy league.
We're talking about their championship game, not yours.
But it's tied together. Championship is a championship. So will Seattle have a better game plan in place, not to only harass and
Factor meals deliver pro-level nutrition with chef-crafted.
So let's get into it before we wrap things up here. Let's get into Denver some. I was talking with Greg in terms of defenses that
I
they
lost.
faced.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, it's okay. Don't listen
I
to
lost the
Mike.
game.
Don't listen to Mike.
Yep. I thought they'd shut down Jaden Higgins a bit more. He ended up with 59 receiving yards.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
But Greg put the Denver defense somewhere in between the Chargers and the Texans. Is that reasonable in terms of there? And what kind of challenges do you think they present, this Patriots offense?
Their pass rush scares me because going into this Texans game, because going into the game, I was saying the Texans have world-class edge rushers for sure. Their interior, they lost Tim Settle, and that was a huge blow to them. And I don't think we really heard from the Texans interior very often. The Broncos are loaded up front. They are good one end to the other, and they will send pressure. I think you're going to see a lot more diversity from their scheme than what you saw this week. But also, in terms of guys they can exploit, Riley Moss, you in danger, girl. As soon as the Broncos won, I was like, let me look at some cutups to see where the weakness is going to be. And I see Kayshon Boutte having a game against Riley Moss.
Okay.
So there are some vulnerabilities the
Is he
Patriots
going
can
to call a
exploit.
shot like he did against Stingley this week?
I hope so. I really
gotta
do.
tee him up
I'll
for
egg
one
him
again
on in the locker room.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a Broncos defense, and I don't care who the quarterback is.
Yeah.
This is going to be a very hard-fought game for the Patriots, but there are places they can exploit. Hufanga, you got to be careful because that dude will light you up, but also a guy who's lost on some breaking routes, outbreakers when he's in man coverage or in quarters alignments. See, I got ahead on my advanced scouting. Really tough defensive front, but some holes on the back end.
All I was going to mention was Vance Joseph and Pat Surtain. That's what.
Don't throw at Pat Surtain.
Don't throw at Pat
That's a good one.
Surtain. And Vance Joseph is kind of like the Josh McDaniels of defensive coaches, or so is Vic Fangio, but where he's a great defensive coordinator, can't cut it as a head coach, but he's got an elite system. We'll see if obviously Joseph gets another crack at it here, but they run what they run. They're really good at it. They get after the quarterback. Led the league in sacks this year. It's going to be another tough one for Drake May.
But the similarities again to this week, even though the defenses present different challenges in different ways, is once again, I don't know what the Denver offense is going to be able to do against this Patriots defense now that Bo Nix is out of the game. Right. And again, say what you will about Bo Nix. Not everybody loves him as a quarterback. Everyone talks about his, yards per attempt, a lot of stuff behind the line of scrimmage. Everything is schemed up.
And
Peyton has
having a
right.
genius in Sean
Yeah,
Payton.
and Peyton knows exactly what to do with him. He
Shame
handpicked
having a genius in your ear.
but he handpicked him. His athleticism, using his legs. Stidham can't do that. Can Stidham?
Stidham can move around a little bit. Yeah. He's not Bo Nix.
He can
move
sling
around.
it, is what he can do.
He can,
How old is he actually now? Wait, it's been a long time. Is he
Jared
30?
Stidham. He's 45 years old. No, but he has not thrown. I said this with Greg earlier. When he
He's
takes
Phillip
the
Rivers,
field on
folks.
Sunday, he will not have thrown a single pass in the NFL
Yeah,
for 749 days. And that's what you have here. So that's what we got here with Jared Stidham, a career backup. He's got 4 career starts under his belt, 2 with Vegas, or 2 with the Raiders, 2 with the Broncos.
Yep.
That's it, my friends. That is what you've got here in this game. I don't know how big a difference is the Bo Nix to Jared Stidham drop off here, the Stidham effect in this game.
I mean,
Go. No, you're good.
No, I think it's pretty huge because Bo Nix has been excellent on the deep ball. He's been great in fourth quarters. Again, the scrambling ability and the ability he brings,
plays
whether or not
alive.
Jared Stidham got a little bit of wiggle to him, he's not Bo Nix. So I think it is a pretty big drop off. And I will say this Broncos offensive line is fantastic. And if there's any way that Jared Stidham is going to have success, I think it's going to be on scheme plays. Offensive line gives him enough time that he doesn't pumpkin like CJ Stroud. But at the same time, the Patriots decide to light him up and scheme some pressure. That's where I think Jared Stidham maybe does kind of really regress. But I mean, I think it's a way more significant drop off than I've seen a lot of people give it credit for.
And Stidham's 2-2, 1-3, I believe, starting in his career. Both his opportunities were after Russell Wilson got benched in Denver and after Derek Carr got benched in Vegas.
Yeah.
So he's a guy who they've thrown him in at the end of seasons, let him kind of do something. He hasn't been necessarily schemed against once in his career, Frank, because the other ones have been preseason games. So he's going to come into here. Patriots defense and that crew is going to try and have answers for what they seem. Not a ton of tape on him. I know you said that to me earlier, but he's a guy who they're going to just kind of have to give him, schemed opportunities in Sean Payton's, system and give easy reads. And does that get you to a Super Bowl? I don't think so. And Bo Nix has been okay, solid, opportunistic, I think is a key word with him. And also clutch in those fourth quarters, like we mentioned. So there is a bit of a drop off there. I think it's going to be a challenge for Stidham to, have a ton of success. And we've seen the Patriots defense the last 2 weeks shut down quarterbacks night in and night out.
We're going to get a gimmicky first drive touchdown.
100%. 15
It
plays.
feels, I feel it in my bones.
Oh, yeah.
They're just going to walk down the field.
7 passes, 7 rushes. RJ Harvey here, Jared Stidham here, a dink and dunk to Evan Ingram, Cortland Sutton on like a one-on-one down the sideline. It's like, shit, did we keep the wrong quarterback here in New England?
And then you're never going to hear a peep from them again.
We'll see. So we're going to give a little bit of love to our pals over at Prize Picks. And by now, the #1 daily fantasy sports app in all of North America. Pick more, pick less. It is that easy. A great time of year to get in on the action with all the major sports going on. Well, not all, but quite a few. Football playoffs, you've got basketball, you've got professional hockey. You see the offer on the screen there. Download that app, code CLNS, play 5, get 50 in your lineups instantly. Once again, download the app, code CLNS, play 5, and get 50 instantly in your account. It is that easy. You know how to play it. 2 to 6 player stat projection, mix and match. However you want. You can switch sports. You can stay in one game. You can stack stats with one particular player. Whatever you want to do there. Prize Picks is the spot for you. If you like playing daily fantasy, there's no better place to do it. Lots of cool offers, lots of free squares throughout the playoffs, so you'll want to check it out. You see it again on the screen. Download the app, code CLNS, play 5, get 50. It is good to be right.
Look at that meat. There we go. We are starting the new year off right here on Patriots Daily
with our Omaha Steaks. It is easier and more delicious in the new year with these premium portioned proteins from Omaha Steaks. You can stay satisfied, get energy, and fuel your routine with premium prepackaged protein delivered right to your door from Omaha Steaks. And right now, you can taste the difference and get an extra $35 off at Omaha Steaks using promo code Patriots at checkout. Omaha Steaks got me and my family through the holidays, and now they are getting us ready to go here in 2026 for the new year. So support your fresh start with high-quality proteins from Omaha Steaks. Just visit omahasteaks.com and get an extra $35 off with promo code Patriots at checkout. That's omahasteaks.com, promo code Patriots, OMAHA, steaks.com, promo code Patriots. Terms apply. See site for details. And we also got to tell you guys about our friends over at Ethos, because in my household, I, as well as my wife, both carry a lot of responsibility. And if something happened to either of us, there would be real consequences, whether that be rent payments, dog bills, all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of money tied into this house, and those don't just disappear after the fact. So thinking about that used to be overwhelming for us, but I've since taken steps to protect my family financially with Ethos. Ethos makes getting life insurance fast and easy, and it is 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. There's no medical exam, so you just have to answer a few simple health questions, and then you can get up to $3 million in coverage. So protect your family with life insurance from Ethos now by going to ethos.com/all32. In as little as 10 minutes, you can get that free quote and up to $3 million in coverage at ethos.com/all32. That is ethos.com/all32, ethos.com/all32. Application times and rates may vary.
It's not a cupcake. Denver does present challenges. Playing in Denver sucks. I've been to many an AFC championship game in Denver that didn't go the Patriots' way. And so, there's going to be ghosts there. The altitude's a real thing. The defense is real. The crowd is real. Jarrett Stidham, I do not believe is real, but we will see what happens with this one. Taylor, and again, we have the benefit of already having looked at these guys a little bit because they did win last night, and Taylor can't help himself, so he's already deep into the film. We'll have a lot more coming up on Patriots Daily tomorrow as we kind of put a bow on this one, and Taylor and Mike get into the Broncos, and that's where we're going to be. It's freaking Denver week, and the Patriots are back in the AFC Championship for the first time since the 2018 season when they went to Kansas City and played one of the best games of their entire playoff run there. That was a ton of fun. En route to their last Super Bowl win, and they have a really real shot to go to the Super Bowl.
Crazy to say,
Let's
John.
take a minute and soak in the snow and the
My
fact
eyes
that
are already
we're
soaking in the snow.
about to go play potentially
good stuff
in a Super Bowl in this Mike Vrabel's first year, Drake May's second year, and first year as a full-time starter. Really unbelievable. Thank you guys for bearing with us with the technical glitches. I don't know, there might be 3 of you left, or possible we haven't been even going live at all, and I'm just staring at this picture. I don't know if
The whole
anybody's
time,
none of you may be in the room.
Can you hear me?
10,000. 10,000 strong. LFG, baby.
Oh, good. I'm glad you guys are still here. And I am sorry, but again, we hit a couple of rough patches, but we did it. Thank you very much to Amit, super producer running around here, keeping us on the air for as long as possible. Rich LeMay behind the scenes here as well. Bailey Kennedy back in his really warm apartment.
Do you miss the Xana
Did
studio?
I complain about the cold one time?
No, you haven't said a word.
I'm dying. I hate it.
Mark it.
I don't want to do that. I'm not going to Denver.
It's all fun and games, so you have wet thighs.
I hate it. I can't believe you guys do this. Now, this used to be my life out here, but I'd be standing where Amit is.
There you go, under an umbrella.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out. This has been the Patriots postgame show. Patriots Daily, as we said, rolls on tomorrow.
Did you pay the Apple Card like I asked?
Yep.
Oh no, oh no. You forgot. Do it quick before she looks. Do it quick, the neighbor's watching. Good job, you're doing great. Oh wow, that was fast.
I did. A while ago.
He did it.
Welcome in. What's Right with Nick Wright, episode 416. My favorite NFL weekend of the year. NFL Divisional Round Weekend is upon us, and this episode of What's Right with Nick Wright is presented to you, as always, by our friends at Boost Mobile. And a reminder to everybody out there, like, rate, subscribe, review helps us a ton. Demonze, welcome in. You last week gave your 6 picks against the spread, thanks to the lines at Hard Rock Bet. All lines, of course, from Hard Rock Bet. I also gave my 6 picks. Mine didn't go great. Yours went better. We'll start with mine. Good to see you, pal.
Good to see you.
So I started off with a loser. It was the only favorite I picked, the Rams minus 10.5. And the first half hour of that game, I felt great about it. Felt like the Rams were cruising up 17-3, and then they needed a furious rally just to escape. So I'm on the wrong side of that one. Bears +1 against Green Bay. I guess you could say I got lucky there, but the Bears end up winning outright. Jacksonville +1 against Buffalo. You could say I got unlucky there, but the most important moment of that game was Trevor slipping on the 4th down early. After the Bills fumbled the kickoff, the Jags were up 7-3. They're in the red zone. They go for a 4th and 2, and Trevor slips. I think that game's totally different.
I get misty just holding your hand. Walk my way.
This is what I mean. You guys notice how they got Sean versus Mike in the NFC, and they got Sean versus Mike in the AFC. I mean, isn't this more proof of how rigged it is? One coach is named Mike, another coach is named Sean in the NFC Championship game. And then in the AFC Championship, one coach is named Mike, and the other one is named Sean. So you got Mike and Sean against Mike and Sean. Nobody peeped that. Stuff is rigged, you guys. Scripted. Mike and Sean against Mike and Sean. Now I think that has to be thinking. Are they gonna have Mike versus Mike, or Mike versus Sean in the Super Bowl? Because they got Mike and Sean in the conference championship. What are your thoughts about that? What do you guys think about that? Are they gonna have Mike and Sean in the Super Bowl? Or are they gonna have Mike and Mike? Or are they gonna have Sean and Sean? I want to hear what you guys think about that. Mike and Sean in the Super Bowl, Mike versus Mike, or Sean versus Sean? Because I'm pretty sure that's part of the mockery. They're having a Mike and Sean in the conference championship, and then in the Super Bowl, they might have Sean and Sean or Mike and Mike. It's Sean versus Mike regardless then? Yeah, somebody said we wish it was Mike Thomas. Mike Tyson versus Shawn Michaels were partners in the WrestleMania against Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yeah, PK was laughing. Yeah, it won't be Shawn versus Mike regardless because if Mike Vrabel advances and then they'll have Mike McDonald, it won't be Mike versus Sean. It'll be Mike versus Mike because a lot of you like the Seahawks. So they might have Mike and Mike or Mike and Sean in the Super Bowl. Like how Mike and Sean is facing each other in the conference championship. Yeah, that's funny how the year of the horse only happens every 60 years. Oh, you know what? You know what else is funny, you guys? This is actually the 60th World Series. Guess who it was? Wasn't it Dodgers and Yankees? Actually, the 1960 World Series was Pittsburgh versus New York. But the 60th World Series, let me see if I can find it. I guess that was a 1963 World Series. 1963 World Series. Yeah, this was the 60th edition of the World Series, and it was the LA Dodgers won the World Series that year. So they can have LA win the 60th Super Bowl. Maybe. That might be a stretch, but of course they had Mr. Vince Scully as the announcer for that game. Okay, all right. Seahawks should make it. They're blowing everybody out. Like, what's up with that? Okay, whatever. If you like Seahawks, go put your money on the Seahawks. Put all of your money on the Seahawks. All of it. Empty out your bank account and put it all on the Seahawks. Good luck. All right. Yeah, but I found that interesting. The whole Mike and Mike first. They put this shit right in people's face, man. Benito. The conference championship is 321 days after your birthday. Benito. Bad Bunny has the horse running through his video. Man. Is this mockery or what, man? Like they have the Broncos in there while Bad Bunny's performing. That is mockery, man. Look at this guy next to a horse. Mm-mm-mm. Bad Bunny gets pushed by a horse during a photo shoot, and his reaction speaks volumes of the singer. Let's take a look at Bad Bunny getting pushed by a horse, and let's see if his reaction is so remarkable that it says so much about him. Aw, look at Bad Bunny and Bo Nix hanging out. I don't know. Mr. Non-patriotic likes horses. He likes horses. And he likes goats. He likes horses and goats. I don't know about you Patriot fans. Oh yeah, that was his reaction. Oh yeah, that speaks volumes. Oh my God, did you see how he reacted to that? He just shrugged it off. He didn't get mad at all. What an amazing person. What an amazing guy that is. Anyways, just putting out the information for you guys. Again, I'm not gonna make a decision in this video. You guys want a decision? You know where to go. It will be posted real soon. I'm very close to making a decision. Just trying to get as much as information as possible because I want to feel as confident as I was yesterday about my Rams over those nasty Bears. Bad Bunny. Oh my gosh. Bad Bunny rides a horse into Chase Center. The Chase Center? Isn't that where the Super Bowl is? No, it's at Levi Stadium. Okay. Oh shit. God, thank God. I heard of this Chase Stadium though. Where is that at? Okay. Performing in the Bay Area for the first time since his 2022 show at Ring Center Coliseum, Benito Antonio Martinez Ocasio also revisited his past catalog. Hold on. Okay, here it is. So, performing in the Bay Area for the first time since his 2022 show at Ring Central Coliseum, Benito Antonio Martinez Ocasio also revisited his past catalog in a satisfying way. Friday's show completely reinvented his stage design. A floor general admission section was flanked by two half-circle shaped stages on both ends of the floor. Above hung two curved screens masking a catwalk hanging between two rows of lanterns. At the Ring Central Coliseum in the Bay Area. The rings, where is this at? Okay, so this is in the Bay Area in Oakland. Oh, this is where the Oakland A's I think used to play at. I don't know if they still play there, but okay. Okay. You know what? He might perform with a horse at halftime. That's what I'm thinking he's gonna do. Mr. Non-Patriotic. Just make sure I'm reading this right. Puerto Rican megastar Bad Bunny focused on his trap and reggaeton roots and rode a real-life horse onto the arena floor during his Most Wanted tour stopped Friday at Chase Center on his first of two nights in the city. Okay, so he did that at the Chase Center. I don't think he did it at the California, at San Francisco. He performs at Chase Center in San Francisco. That's what I'm saying. So this is a Chase Center in San Francisco? What the fuck? What am I missing? Chase Center in San Francisco. Did they rename the stadium? Hello?
Yo, what's up, bro? I'm watching the stream, right?
Yeah.
As soon as you said Chase Center, I'm like, yo, that's San Fran.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm seeing right here. It says San Francisco.
Yeah, so I've been on the Broncos and the Rams because
Yeah, but I don't think this means that they're going to go. But isn't it interesting, though?
yeah, no, it is interesting because when I seen that the 666. Remember the Broncos gave the Eagles their 666 loss this year.
They did. They did.
Yeah, so I was like, and then when I looked up their backup quarterback,
So look, hold on before you go there. Okay, so the Chase Center in San Francisco. Who plays there? That's the Warriors, right?
Warriors, yeah.
And that's in San Francisco, not Oakland.
Right, not Oakland, no.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, wow, yeah. I think that's the big clue. He went to the Chase Center in a horse.
Right.
And now he could go to where the Rams, the 49ers play in another horse, while the horse team is there.
Right, and then like I said, with that 666 and the Broncos, it's tying in.
Yeah, man, that's what I was saying because I saw him in the video. He's riding a horse in the entire video, man. I'm like, what is that about? Because the horse has nothing to do with the song.
Right, so you know that their backup quarterback, he 1-3 as a starter. So let's say he win his next two games, he's 3-3. If the Rams win next week and then lose in the Super Bowl, they 30-30 in the playoffs.
And he can eliminate the team that cut him.
Exactly. And that's why, like, they probably want, a lot of people probably not going to bet the Broncos now because they lost their quarterback.
I think that's why they did that.
Right. And that's
yeah, because why
like,
make it 5.5 points? It's like, that's such a low.
Yeah,
they don't have their star quarterback.
You got to be careful. Like, man, like.
Yeah, you got to be careful with that. I'm thinking about just staying away from this game and just watch it because I think that the second game, I think the narrative is a lot clearer.
So pull up the calculator. Now you see, now this can go both ways. Now type in Broncos defeat Rams.
Broncos defeat. Yeah, I don't recommend decoding that way, but I get
No,
it.
no, no. I know. I'm not going off of this either. But like, if you type in Broncos defeat Rams, it equals 281.
The 60th prime number.
281 is the 60th prime.
That is
And
interesting.
101 is the 26th prime. Broncos could get their 26th playoff win if they was to win the Super Bowl. But like I said, that goes both ways because you type in Rams defeat Broncos, you know, it's the same cipher.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I don't recommend unless they come out with a headline that emphasizes that phrase.
Right.
Because if you put it, you put it in reverse. Rams defeat. It's the same,
that's
same
why I
gematria.
said that can go both ways, right? Yeah, but it like Broncos is definitely like, you know.
Look at the cover of his last album. It's gonna be a delay, but
yeah, that's crazy.
you see it, right?
So like, yeah, don't sleep on the Broncos. Like,
Yeah,
like
the
you
cover
said,
of his
they're
last
probably
album,
doing
he's riding a horse, man. And now the Broncos gonna go to the Super Bowl while he's performing, Mr. Non-Patriotic.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like you said, with that line, they could be trying to, you know, persuade people off of the Broncos.
Yeah, man. I know that this is that's why I wanted to take my time with this game because
Yeah.
I said, you know what, this doesn't seem right to me.
Right.
And look, the Cowboy theme night included plenty of other fiery surprises. Yeah, the whole album is about it's cowboy themed.
Right.
So how perfect they have Bad Bunny and while the Broncos can win the Super Bowl. This shit is crazy, man.
Right. And remember the season started on, you know, on what's that, Beyonce's birthday.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh, yeah, the little Dallas Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Cowboy Carter
9-4.
tribute. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. So
They paid tribute to Cowboy Carter in the first game of the season.
Mm-hmm. So it's like, it's definitely like, I don't know, this playoff's been sneaky. But
Yeah,
like I said,
it's sneaky. It's sneaky. I see. And then he was casually walking a horse in this farm in this I guess this advertisement.
Mm-hmm. So it's definitely.
Yeah, but that Chase Center is definitely in San Francisco. That's where because I think I remember I forgot that the Warriors moved from the Oracle Arena to the Chase Center. That's why I was like, who the hell plays at the Chase Center? Because I know I heard that name before. I just didn't know. I didn't know it was in San Francisco. I forgot the Warriors changed their stadium.
Because that's in San Fran.
Yeah, I forgot they changed it. I thought it was the Warriors. I'm like, nah, the Warriors playing Oracle, but I forgot they changed their names. Yeah.
They changed the names. Yeah. Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, they might just give Drake, the MVP, and then have Matthew Stafford in the Super Bowl.
Right.
Because I doubt two MVPs will be in the Super Bowl. Two MVP
or
candidates.
Stafford win the MVP. Yeah.
Yeah, because usually one person gets the MVP, the other one gets the championship.
Exactly. Yeah, that's true.
I mean, you think the Broncos beat the Rams? If it is the Broncos, I'm not calling it yet. I'm just saying.
But do you know when the last time the Broncos actually beat the Rams?
When was that?
281 months ago.
No, you lying.
I swear to God. September 8th, 2002. I've been looking up all this stuff, yo.
That's a great find, bro.
Yo, 281 months ago, come on. Like, all this stuff is like on the 8th, September 8th.
Yeah. Where did you find that at? When was the last?
So like I went on Stat News and I typed in like the Broncos versus the Rams, all-time record, and I seen when was the last time they actually beat the Rams?
Yeah, because I looked up the last time they played each other. But okay, so the last time September 8th, 2002.
Right.
So we're gonna go from that game. Did you measure from that game to the Super Bowl? Or?
And look at the points. 39. That's 39 points right there.
They got the Super Bowl's on the 39th day of the year. That's a good one.
Yo, I was like, what the? So it's like.
Oh my God! It is 281 months.
It's crazy. Like, I started looking at that. I'm like, yo, it's like it's something to this, man.
There's definitely something to it. Oh no, it's 281 months exactly.
Yeah, 200. Yeah, exactly.
Yo, you nailed it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, man.
Yo, I think you fucking nailed it, bro.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. And
Yeah, but I don't know. It's just the Eric Dickerson stuff.
But like you said, this stuff is tricky though, because they can always, switch it, bro.
This is just that Eric Dickerson piece, man.
Yeah, I seen that too. But that's why I think for sure, I think the Rams should definitely be there.
Ain't these motherfuckers slick?
Yeah.
Think about the trend, the 2016 trend right now.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the year that the Broncos beat the Patriots. Ain't that some shit?
Yup.
Yo, it's just like they put it right in people's face, yo.
They won it at that stadium. They won it at Levi Stadium. Their last Super Bowl. They won at Levi Stadium.
Yo, they're gonna have Bad Bunny performing while the horse team is winning a Super Bowl. Yo, this shit is mockery, son. Yo, people not catching on. When are people gonna catch on?
Yeah.
The guy just put out an album with a whole cowboy theme to it. The fucking horse. Cause I saw that shit yesterday. I'm like, yo, hold on. The guy has a video with a horse, and the song has nothing to do with a horse. And the year of the horse is coming up. Damn, son. I know people. I don't know why people they overlooking this because they're saying that the Super Bowl is before the year of the horse. Like these people don't have no idea like what's going on. They don't know how this stuff works. It's we're going into the year of the horse.
Never won in the year of the horse, so if they was to win it now, it's still
Yeah, it's the year of the snake. So yeah,
exactly.
But the fact that we're going into that year, and they'll be the champions when once the year of the horse starts. They'll be the latest champion.
Yep.
They don't know how it works. They don't understand.
And that's why they making it where as though like, the Patriots automatically get in there. Everybody just counting out.
Yeah. Everybody's just counting out the Broncos. Hold on, they don't got Bo Nix. No way they win.
Right, exactly. So you gotta be careful with that.
You gotta be very careful.
Yeah.
And then I'm trying to think the symbology of the ram and the horse. There's definitely something to that as well.
Right.
Yeah, just the thing is there's a lot of numbers on the Patriots side though.
For sure. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm leaving it alone. Like.
Yeah, I don't think this is the game worth taking a shot on. But
yeah.
But I do. Yeah, that's why they always do that. They always make it so like double sided that you're like, oh. Yeah, but the storyline that I like though is this new cat. I can't say his last name, but Jared, Stidham, I think.
Yeah.
Him beating the team that drafted him.
Mm-hmm.
And like shove it in their face, like, look, you guys got rid of me, and I eliminated your team from the playoffs. Look at that.
Right.
That doesn't get more. It doesn't. It's not. There's nothing more satisfying than that. At least in Rick Sports.
Right. Yeah, so it's like, and then I seen the video Sean. Sean equals 39. So
yeah, okay. What do you think about that? They'll have. So it'll be Sean versus Sean in the Super Bowl.
That's what I was thinking. It's 41 days. I think Sean Payton's birthday was the 29th. What? That's 41 days to the Super Bowl.
Say that one more time.
Sean Payton's birthday December 29th. That's what 41 days to the Super Bowl. And Super Bowl equals 41.
Another great find, yeah. Yeah, because I haven't looked at that game. That's the other game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, wait.
Oh, Sean Payton, the Broncos coach. His birthday is.
Oh yeah, because I measured to the championship game. So yeah. Oh yeah, so the Super Bowl is 41 days after his birthday, and the Super Bowl is 41. Okay. Well, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're doing God's work right now.
Yeah, I've been behind the scenes. I ain't really been trying to put nothing out there because like I don't want to tell nobody this what it is because it's been tricky this year.
Because this is the thing though. If Mike Vrabel is coaching 201 days before his birthday, it's like they could have the 201. Oh man. But I love that 41 though. That's a Super Bowl number, man.
Yeah,
And I think
And then it's
championship.
like if Patriots win a Super Bowl, that's their 41st playoff win. So it's like, I don't know.
You see how they got the Seattle Seahawks? They got them at 18 and 19 all time in the postseason.
Right.
They could win and become 19 and 19. Seattle 19.
19 and 19, yeah.
But
so-
that's like similar to what they did with the 18s.
That's true too. Right. Like if they can fade that.
Yeah, exactly. And look at this guy's birthday, March 3rd. Right?
Damn, Bad Bunny got my birthday. That's crazy.
What is Broncos? 103.
Dang.
So he has the 103 birthday. About to perform while the 103 team is in the locker room getting ready for the second half. Yeah, man. I was thinking, I'm like, why this guy has all these horse symbolism in all his fucking songs and shit. Oh my gosh. Look at the score, bro.
That's what I said. I said 39 points.
No. Look at this. You're not looking at the screen. Look. So,
Oh, yeah, I'm looking at the screen. I got you on my TV.
yeah, look, Broncos beat the Rams 17-12 in the 2021 preseason and crushed the Rams 41-0 in a 2023 preseason game.
Right. So that's why the last time
But
they actually
the
did
fact
this
that they keep putting these Super Bowl numbers. So they got 39, now they got 41, and now they got the game. The span is 281 months exactly from the Super Bowl.
Yep. From the last time they beat them, the Broncos beat the Rams. And the only way I started getting on that is because, like, that 666 connection caught on to me because it was like everybody was like, when the Eagles going to get it, and the Broncos gave it to them. So it's like, why would they not keep them on 666 in San Francisco? So it's like, I don't know.
I knew the halftime performer was going to be the key factor in all of this, and it was,
Yeah.
and it was.
Yep. And that you pulled this up to me like I didn't even know he was, with nothing with the damn horses.
Yeah, the horse stuff. I listen to his music. I like his music. I like some of it, and I remember that video. I'm like, yo, that shit has nothing to do with the song. Like, what is the point? There's a difference between him and Beyonce. Like Beyonce, she does the Cowboy Carter, but her songs they're Texas related, right?
Right.
His song in Texas, they like the cowboy stuff, but his song has nothing to do with that culture, that cowboy culture.
Right.
But there's just a random horse, and then he's taking all these videos with horses and stuff, and now he can perform at the halftime show while the horse team is there right before the year of the horse. I mean, come on, man, it's such obvious stuff. It's obvious ritualism, it's running in your face too. And now they got the Super Bowl 41 days after Sean Payton's birthday with Super Bowl 41.
Right.
This is why I said yesterday we got to do the research. People just saying that it's gonna be the Patriots because they're the favorite and Bo Nix is out. I'm like, come on, you guys are letting these people make a fool out of you, man.
It's not gonna be that simple.
It's never gonna be that simple, man.
But hold on, so look at that. What ain't the when is the Super Bowl in a 2-day numerology?
1 date numerology. No. Wait, hold on.
I think it's 2.
And I think why I think the Broncos are gonna win because the AFC they'll tie it to 28-28 on 2/8.
Right.
So the Super Bowl yeah, you're right. 2-day numerology. Yeah, sorry about that.
Right. So yeah, that's I just seen that 5. What I seen 5 months and 6. I seen something up there where it said 56. So I'm like, damn.
Well, that parlay plays plus 595. So, but we gotta do some more digging though. I can't just.
Yeah, no, because I said it's not gonna be that simple for us. It's not.
Yeah, it's not gonna be that simple. It's not.
Yeah, because it's been all over the place this year.
Yeah. Man, but you definitely gave me some good additions, man.
Yeah. just you know what I mean. Just keep looking into some stuff. I'm gonna finish watching the stream though.
Yeah. I'm almost done though. I think I'm like probably like 30 minutes away from making a decision. You definitely helped a lot too though, to that decision, but yeah.
All right.
All right, my brother.
Yep.
Yeah, they don't make it. They don't make this stuff easy, you guys. They don't make it easy, but just pay attention to what I'm gonna write on Patreon, you guys, because I'm gonna make the notes very clear for you guys to understand, and I'm done with the research for right now. I don't need to do anything for the Rams game. I gave you guys the Rams for free. This is the nail in the coffin for the Rams game. So I'm done with the research. I still have to make some more digging. And I'm gonna put a nice little post together on Patreon. And then if you're on the $20 tier, you're gonna get. I gotta give you guys something more than just the Rams, because it's not fair to you guys, because I'm giving that out for free, so it's not fair that you guys are paying $20 and everybody else is not, and they're getting the same as you. So I gotta give you guys a little bit something else. I'm gonna look at all the notes that I just dug up right now in this game, and I'm going to give you guys. I know you guys are telling me not to do the prop bets because the prop bets are hard. But I'm gonna try really hard to get a prop bet that really has legs, cause I'll tell you one right now, but I can't say it because it's a stream. But just all right, just don't worry. I'll take care of you guys. Don't worry about it, man. And for those of you asking for the NBA stuff, today is MLK Day, right? MLK Day. Let me see, are the Grizzlies playing? The Grizzlies not playing. What about the Hawks? Yeah, the Hawks is the first game. The first game of the. Look at the 59-76. Watch them do the 59-76 on MLK Day. Of course, isn't MLK from Atlanta? Yeah, born in Atlanta. Of course, the first game of the day it's the Hawks. Watch them do the 59-76. The Negro Roster Slave Blues all 59-76. Watch the Bucks score the next 2 points. This is what they do all the time. We always document this stuff. All right, so look. So the Hawks just scored a running dunk. Now the Bucks just called the timeout. We're gonna do this in real time. The Bucks are gonna draw up a play to get the 76 point of the game to make the score 76-59 on MLK Day. The number stamped on Black History. 76 and 59. Roster Slave Blues all 59-76. All right, so here we go. Just want to make sure we get the screenshot ready. Just press enter, and then we post it on Instagram and show people more of the same thing. This goes on all the time. On MLK Day, Hawks is losing 59-74 and potentially 59-76. So let's just wait for the outcome. But yeah, so I promise I'm gonna take care of you guys on the $20 tier, and for the people on the parlay tier, we're gonna hit a home run this week. All right, guarantee it. I guarantee it. We're gonna hit a home run this week. All right. If I don't, I'll let you guys eat me alive. Eat me alive. But I guarantee we're going to deliver success. I don't use the word guarantee unless I'm 100% certain that the guarantee is going to come through, you know? So, I just want to show you guys this ritualism right here with the Hawks on MLK Day, 59-76, and then we'll move on. I am going to do a little bit of digging for the Seahawks game. Not today, tomorrow probably. But I made a decision on that game a long time ago. Who's gonna score the 76 point for the Bucks? The thing is, 74 and 61 are also important numbers. Jesus, 74 and 61. Sometimes that's what they do too, the 74 61 stuff. But I think on MLK Day, we'll get the 76. Oh, look, they did the 74 61. Yeah, this is why they did that. Oh, this Jesus. 74 and 61. They do that a lot too. Instead of the racial shaming numbers, they do the 74 61 stuff. Jesus 74 forwards, 61 in reverse. But they usually do the 59 76 stuff though. This is what they love to do, the 76 59. If you go on my Instagram, there's a whole bunch of posts of the games being 59, a 17-point difference, which is NBA is 17. Yeah, but they do the 74 61 stuff. I think Church is also 61 and what is it? My memory. But yeah, you go to my blog, you see all the 74 stuff that they've done. I think it's Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. So not only is Jesus 74, it's Jesus Christ 74. Jesus is 61. Let me look on the database because my memory right now is blank. I've been staring at all numbers all day. So what is it about that pairing of numbers? Is Jesus 61? Even N-word is 6. That's funny. N-word is 61. In light of Jesus being a black man. I think the name Tupac is Tupac. Yeah, so even names like Tupac, they do the 74-61. Names like Tupac. Because Tupac had the album Him on the Cross, like Jesus. Tupac is just another name for Jesus. A black man. Well, then now they got the 76 point, right? 76, 61. Anyways. All right, so I'm done. All right, so I'll take a look at the chat before we close it out, and then yeah, the thing is, you guys are not doing the right research. Look at this AFC. So yeah, cause a lot of people criticize me when I do my Super Bowl videos, saying, "Oh, I gotta give you guys, I gotta put you guys on the spotlight because you guys talk a lot of shit in the comment section." All right, so I put out this video. Shout out to all the guys, all the people that show some love in the comments, man. I appreciate the love, but there's usually haters, so we gotta address these motherfuckers. If the Rams win the Super Bowl, it will be 31-29 in the postseason. Okay, that's something else. There was the guy that tried to call me out and say, "Oh, M equals 13." Look, it's NFC 30, AFC 29. The foundation of your whole thesis is off, bro. No, you fucking clown. The problem is you don't know how to do research. As of early 2026, the NFC holds a slight edge in the Super Bowl wins since the 1970 merger, with around 28 to the AFC's 27. So this year on 2/8, both conferences can have 28 Super Bowls on February 8th. Another reason they had the Super Bowl on 2/8. So that's that. All right. Yeah, it's 27-28 since the merger, since the 1970 merger. Drake May number 10 was 10 days old last time Broncos beat the Rams. That's a funny one. Yeah, Untold Truth says that this game is tough. Yeah, this game is tough, but I think I made a decision on it. Shout out to Decoding with Cody. He says that Okay. So Drake, Plain Dakota says they won't catch on. Yeah, they're not gonna catch on. They're not gonna catch on. This stuff is so obvious sometimes, but and like let's assume it is the Broncos, which I'm not gonna tell you if it is or not yet. I'll tell you guys next week. But imagine he walks into the San Francisco Stadium in a horse. Just imagine he does that. Or if it is the Patriots, I mean, think about it. They set it up so perfectly where both narratives makes a lot of sense for Bad Bunny, right? Bad Bunny had the controversy where he didn't want to perform in the U.S. because of the deportations, and then Eric Dickerson says that he's not patriotic, and now they can have the Patriots while Bad Bunny's performing against the Rams. And, of course, they compared to Matthew Stafford to Bad Bunny. They said that they look alike. There was an article that came out saying that they look alike, that they were identical twins or whatever it was. Matthew Stafford also came out and defended Bad Bunny on his stance. So either team that they have in there, they have a narrative where it's connected to Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny has all the horses symbolism right before the year of the horse. Again, I can't tell you who I have. If you want to know, you know where to go. But isn't it amazing how they set it all up this way? They set it all up this way. And they put it right in front of your face for you to see. Yeah, people don't notice it. I mean, just think about them having Sean versus Mike in the AFC, Sean versus Mike in the NFC. The odds of that. Not everybody is named Sean and Mike in the NFL. So for the 4 head coaches left in the playoffs, for their names to be Sean and Mike, just shows you how rigged it is, how much of a joke it is. And then for this guy right here, who he doesn't have a long playing career. He's only started in 4 games in his career. 4 games. And now he's in the conference championship as the starter, going against the team that drafted him. And now he can potentially eliminate the team that let him go. What a script. What a narrative. What a storyline. But, there's a lot of things that can go in the Patriots' favor, right? So, of course, the Broncos are 15-3. They can become 15-4 if they lose. And so much more, but, And then there's this narrative, right? The revenge game. Patriots lost to the Broncos. Now the Patriots can defeat the Broncos in the conference championship. But, we'll find out what happens. Yeah, that 2016 viral trend is on social media, exactly. Firehorse equals 50. The Broncos won Super Bowl 50. That's a good addition. That is a good decision. Not a good decision. That's a good addition, excuse me. AFC stays on 28. AFC wins in Super Bowl, and NFC Rams win 31st for the NFC next year's Super Bowl. I don't know where you guys are getting 30 from. The count is 27-28 after the 1970 merger. Right? After the merger. You guys have to take that into account. I think we got a super chat. Did we get a super chat? No, we did not. Of course not. No super chats for Simple Truth because you don't deserve it. Okay. Matthew Stafford rides into the sunset. Okay. Oh, so Vinny says that. Look at that. Okay. So in that Hawks game, the score was 59-42. Oh my goodness. So yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So they didn't do the 59-76, but they did the 59-42 stuff, huh? Let's take a look. It was. Look at that. Look at that. So look at that. 59-42. They did the 59-42. I should have took a screen. I'll look at the highlights and then we'll take a screenshot of it. But you see how they did the 59-42 against Negroes, Rasta, Slave, Blues, all 59, Slavery 42. And they did the 74-61 because Jesus is 74-61. Because there's 42 generations of Jesus. MLK Day. They did the 59-42. Oh my goodness, man! Shout out to Vinny for catching that. Are the Hawks gonna upset though on MLK Day? That is a big if. Of course, that's where MLK is from. He's from Atlanta. The Bucks can pick up that 15th road loss today. Atlanta 15. That's a big if though. That's a big if. Keys to the Broncos game, ride the horse into the sunset. Keys to the Broncos game, ride the horse into the sunset. Keys to the Broncos game, ride the horse into the sunset. Keys to the Broncos game, ride the horse into the sunset. Okay. I get it. You guys think the keys to the Broncos game is riding the horse into the sunset? 'Cause that's what Hub wants us all to know about. All right. Anybody else wants to say anything before we end it? I see a lot of new people here. I guess they're noticing that we're destroying the NFL, so they decided to join the stream for the first time. You guys been missing out. We've been doing some unbelievable work over here. I know we don't get the recognition around the community, but eventually the word will spread. Eventually it gets around. That's why we don't have to stress. But I can't wait for the conference championship. I'm a little disappointed in the divisional round because we went like 3-2. No, like 3-4. We got like 4 games. We got 2 prop bets wrong. 49ers fucked up the spread. I did a big mess, man. But I'm gonna make it up for you guys in the conference championship. You guys are gonna be so happy, man. Next week, I'm telling you. Can't wait. Check your email. Oh, I will. Got a lot of work to do. Yeah, G called me and says he wants some NBA action for today. So yeah, I'm gonna get you some NBA stuff today. Again, today is MLK Day. Maybe the Bucks win by 15 points. Atlanta 15. We'll see. Now I get why the games are so early. MLK. I've never done a decode on MLK. I know about the 44 stuff and the 95 stuff with him, but I never did a deep dive. I'll probably go into Zach's old blog and see what he written up on him. He probably did a bunch of stuff on MLK. Yeah, he done a lot of work on MLK. I mean, if you guys want to know, just go to Zach's old blog, and you see these numbers right here that show up for MLK. Look, the 93, big number with him. I mean, there's a lot of these things, a lot of these numbers that I know by the top of my heart, that I know from the top of my head because of how many times he mentioned it in videos. But if you go to this blog, like 39 was huge with his demise, right? Because he died at 39, just like Malcolm X. Well, a lot of these numbers I've already heard him mention a lot. So these are the numbers that are going to play today in sports games. All right, so look for some 95s. See what team can pick up their 95th win, 95th loss, etc., etc., etc. Most of these games are going to be paying tribute to MLK. I won't be surprised if the Hawks do end up upsetting the Bucks, giving them their 15th road loss on MLK Day. I won't be surprised if that happens. Very possible. But the thing is, I have to do the research, and I've been focusing on the NFL because I want to get the NFL right. Yeah, but if you go to his blog, he got a bunch of stuff written down on MLK. These are the numbers to look out for. Look, they had 59 at the half. When did he write this? On MLK Day. Look, this is what I'm saying. Case in point. In 2018, on January 16th, he put out this post. Look at this. And then he showed why the Rockets played the Clippers 113 and 102. See? And then the Rockets finished the game with 102 points on MLK Day. Exactly, because Monkeys. I didn't even know Monkeys was 102. That's funny. My gosh. Monkeys is 102. But nigger slavery are 102. The name Freddie Gray, that big ritual that they have with Freddie Gray, he got shot by the police, I think it was. His name is also 102. But Monkeys is 102. I never heard him say that. But that's funny. And he wrote that they had 59 points at the half, and then in this game on MLK, the score was 59-42. You see, they do these racial shaming numbers year after year. That's why it's good to document stuff so you guys can see how repetitive this stuff is, right? Ape is 59, Ali is 59, Tiger is 59, Woods is 59, Michael Jordan is 59, Black Mamba is 59, Negro, Rouse is Slave, Houston Rockets is 59, Edward Hawkins, who died on MLK Day on January 15, 2018, his name is 59. See? They do the same thing over and over and over again. So those are the things to look out for on this day and in the NBA. That's why it's good to document stuff. You guys can see how repetitive this stuff is. I mean, the score is 59-42 in this game. MLK born in Atlanta. And he mentioned the Rockets, right? Rockets 59. The Rockets don't play today, though. Who else played on that day? It was the Rockets and the Clippers. The Clippers won with 113 points because that's the number of deception, and that's also the NBA number. The Clippers play the Wizards today at 3 o'clock. Okay. He died in Memphis, but Memphis is not. They don't play either. But let's see the Bucks all-time record. Oh look, they can even the series at 121, or they can just pick up that 122nd. I think what is it about Martin Luther King? Martin. Oh, it's actually 228. Okay. I thought his name was 122. It's actually 228. Okay. Yeah. King is 23, right? King is 23. He can pick up that 23rd win, right? Look how many teams can pick up 23rd today. 23rd loss or 26ers can pick up that 23rd win on King Day. Look at that. Clippers going to stay on 23 losses. Yeah, I think the Bucks are going to win this game, but I do think that they win by multiple points. I mean, not multiple points, by double digit gap. So it'll probably be like by more than 14.5, probably about 15 points. That's a big number with Atlanta. And because they probably baited a lot of people with the 14 roll losses, a lot of people probably took the Hawks to beat the Bucks because Atlanta equals 15, and they might end up beating the Hawks by 15 just to mock the bad decoders out there. That's what they do. You're expecting this 15 to come through, and then they end up winning by the deficit will be 15 points. Yeah, so I'll take a look at the games today. The thing is, I really want to concentrate on the NFL and get it right before we start, mixing with the NBA. But I'll take my time, you guys. Don't worry. Let me finish off with the NBA, with the NFL, and then because I got time. There's a lot of late games today. I'll definitely post some NBA stuff out there for you guys. All right. The thing is, you guys are saying too much. Just keep it confidential, man. This is a public stream. All right. Have a good day, you guys. Thank you for joining us today, and good luck on your endeavors. Peace.